Hello everyone, welcome to PSIR 300 Plus channel. This is me Sayyid Shujatullah, you are educated. All of you who are watching me, make sure that you have been consistent in your preparation, hustle a lot and do rigorous mock test and answer writing practice. This is a very important things that the aspirant need to keep in mind and try to keep away from various distractions. Okay, use the mobile very less, go out less. That's how you can be disciplined in your preparation, and that's how you can able to get through the examination. Okay, today in Modi Mania, we are talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji's visit to Bhutan. This visit has been completed in this month and November 12. This was a 2-day visit to the Bhutan, a very important, a very strategic, a very beautiful neighboring northern country, northern boundary country of India, that is Bhutan we are talking about. Okay, so after going there, Prime Minister Modi ji has also talked about and also proposed a number of collaborative projects between India and Bhutan. Obviously, Bhutan is a small country. Every other year in the budget, we will also earmark some crores for them, not 50 or 60 crores I'm talking about. We'll generally give them in hundreds. Okay, like maybe 500 crores, maybe 600 crores. That much amount of money will be given generally to sometimes to Sri Lanka, sometimes to Bhutan, sometimes to Nepal, and sometimes we also give to all the countries, even to the Maldives. Okay, at times. So let us now talk about what was happened in Bhutan when the Honorable Prime Minister of our country has visited it. The first important area that we are going to see is how the Bhutan polity looks like. Bhutan polity is exactly similar to how the Britain polity is there, where you are having a prime minister which is heading the executive branch, and you are having a king and prince who will considered as a nominal head of the state. In our country, it is not like that. We do not have monarchical system itself. We have completely abolished kingship and queenship system. We have a republic head who is chosen by us. We have an executive head in the form of prime minister, and the republic head we are having in the form of president. So both the posts, which are the highest legal and jurist posts in our country, are actually coming from the people elections only, indirectly with regard to the president, directly with regard to the prime minister. But Bhutan and UK have got some different aspects where the prime minister will be chosen democratically by the people, whereas the head of the state is coming through hierarchy, through hereditary in the form of monarchy. So this is how the Bhutan polity looks like. The second important area of discussion today we are having is the first one with regard to their bilateral ties is admiration of each other's cultural and spiritual area. The Majesty of Bhutan has said that Prime Minister Modi ji is a spiritual master, whereas obviously Modi ji has said that Bhutan is a land of learning, land of Buddha, land of is the gaining spiritualism, land of being making the individual okay to help him to devote to the world, to the God. That's how the Modi ji has told to the Bhutan. And both of them, one important thing here is we have given temporarily one of the Buddha relics which is called as Pre-Parva, and that is in exhibition in Bhutan. So Bhutan people are actually watching and seeing that particular relic, and they are feeling joyous and feel their spirituality from it too. Okay, that's how the cultural admiration happened between the two important leaders of Bhutan and India. Another important area of this discussion is the Prime Minister Modi ji has also been invited to inaugurate the sacred Kala Chakra empowerment, which was actually held during the Global Peace Prayer festivals. And more important to it, it's very GK for all of you. The Bhutan king is also called as Drug Galpo. Okay, why? Because its English translation of it is Dragon King. So he is the fourth Dragon King, it seems, Drug Galpo, and that's how his name would be Jigme Wangchuk. I am just telling it in the short form, Jigme Wangchuk. And we have the Prime Minister in the form of Sherjing Torbe. I hope the importance of this Bhutan and the cultural ties and this political setup and who is who, you got to know it. Let us now dwell into the important economic areas. The first important area of discussion that was happened is with respect to the Bhutan's dream project called as Bhutan's Gelephu Mindful City. The name itself is like that, Gelephu Mindful City. Modi ji has said that we extend our unwavering support to this particular project. Whatever is required for the development of this mindful city, we are ready to help you out. And for that purpose, the first important step of the initiative that proposed by the Prime Minister Modi ji is the construction of a immigration center in the Hitsar of Assam district, so that easy movement of people can happen from that particular immigration center that actually helps them to get investment to build this particular city. That was happened. And the second important area was Prime Minister Modi ji has that Bhutan can go ahead with the 13th five-year plan. So we are all in support to make the 13th five-year plan to work out according to the lines of sustainable and green energy development. The third important area of the bilateral ties is the most important one also, that is energy sector. Bhutan and India has got joint vision on energy partnership, which was announced in the year 2024 March. Under this, India will be helping the Bhutan with regard to technological assistance and also to help them financially. The first important area is the inauguration of 1020 megawatt of Punatsangchhu-I Hydroelectric Power Project. After this project is built in the Bhutan, from this project, electricity will be supplied to India, and that's how we are going to pay to them and increasing this business over there. The second important area of discussion we are having is Bhutan has welcomed India's help with regard to investment, that is giving them 40 billion line of credit. Line of credit is nothing but you can withdraw $5 billion today, and after 3 months you can withdraw again $10 billion. Okay, that's we will continuously give them the line of credit up to $40 billion. This is what is there with regard to the energy sector between the two countries. The fourth important area of discussion between the two countries is the infrastructure development and increasing the connectivity. Under it, three important takeaways are there. The first one here is construction of a immigration sector at Dharanga, so that easy movement of people happen from the Bhutan to India. The second important is inline waterway terminal and logistic park we are going to get at. They are going to get at Jogapoha. The third important area is Government of India and the Bhutan has signed a memorandum of understanding to construct two railway lines. Okay, that helps the ease of movement obviously. That is from Gelephu to Kakrajar and Somerset to Banarhat. To oversee all of these projects, a steering committee will be appointed and we will look after its as ASAP implementation. The fifth important area is the agriculture development of Bhutan. Here the Bhutan has said and has thanked the Government of India that they have been constantly supplying the essential commodities and fertilizers without any delay. The first fertilizer consignment has also been delivered to Bhutan under the new arrangement. Other important areas of discussion are Bhutan and India has also made a understanding with regard to joint action plan on space cooperation. This is the one very emerging sector. Bhutan, obviously the youth and also the people will be very much very happy that the country is going and also enrolling into the space. Okay, the next important here point is the development of STEM workforce. Indian teachers, Bhutan has actually recognized the contribution of Indian teachers with regard to development of Bhutanese STEM workforce. Okay, especially in educational and health services. And with regard to another important area, Bhutanese people, whenever they are visiting India, they can use the QR codes and they can pay. So travelers will have a hassle-free payment and settlement system in our country that has also been launched by these two countries in that particular meeting. Now let us summarize main important memorandum of understanding between the India and Bhutan. The first one here is memorandum of understanding in the renewable energy. The second one here is MOU with regard to health and medicine. The third one here is in order to improve the psychological and neurological services in Bhutan. India and Bhutan has signed a memorandum of understanding. Okay, and here the close linkages will be there with regard to PEMA Secretariat of Bhutan and NIMHANS National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences. That's how in our Modi Mania, the government of India, represented by the Mr. Modi ji, has done a lot in Bhutan, and we have been continuously supporting this very, very awesome and friendly country all the time. So thank you, Bhutanese people. I'll see you in the next class. Take care in the Modi Mania.